Now in high school football, it is playoff season, and we have another day of football frenzy action with the remaining area teams looking to get to the semifinals and one step closer to the state championship game at Ford Field. The Big Reds made it to Detroit last season. They want to get back there, but first they'd have to beat Saginaw Heritage, a packed house, but the paramedics there had to make their own seats over the gate. Big Reds down 7, but Destin Piggy makes a cut and changes that. A 55-yard run off the handoff to the house. We are tied at 7. Still in the second quarter, Mackay Guy leaves it up for DeCarian Cartner to nab it in the end zone. Big Reds would lead 14-7 at half. Then they took over. First play off the half, and it's Piggy gets too big of a hole there. Don't want to make that mistake, and he makes Heritage pay for it. An 81-yard touchdown run to get them up 21-7. Then for good measure, Jacob Price puts it away 32 yards, and the Big Reds are one win away from Ford Field as they get it done 42-14. Now the Ducks traveled 130 miles today to take on Parma Western. Their 10 wins are tied for the most in school history when they lost to the other Zeeland East. Opening drive for Parma, Caleb Jones picked off by Keaton Kendricks. Remember this name, guys. He was a force on both ends today. Turnover sets up Zeeland West for their first score from 6 yards out. It's Ronaldo Roblin finding the gap. That'll make it 8-0 Ducks. Next drive for Zeeland, it's a handoff right up the middle. Hendricks breaks away 62 yards. He had his track shoes on today. That was part of his 134 first half yards. Adding a sack and an interception for the standout back. Zeeland up 26-7 at the half. And at this point, quarterback Trenton Bolthouse is getting in on the fun. Lofts a pass there to Trey Sluhack. Bolthouse also had 2 rushing touchdowns of the day, and they get it done. 42-7 is your final. Zeeland West claims their 7th regional title in school history. They'll be at Forest Hill Central next Saturday. Meanwhile, it was a back-and-forth battle in Division 7 between Pewamo-Westphalia and North Muskegon. First quarter, the Norsemen start fast. James Young rolls to his left, throws back right to Colin Bardos, who takes the screen pass 34 yards to the house. That'll make it 7-0 North Muskegon. Second quarter now. Norsemen look like they could use something to blow it wide open after this pitch and catch from Young to Drew Bardos for the score, making it 21-7. Second half, the Pirates had other ideas. Dylan May is going to roll out here. He's still on the move. Going to find Gabe Miller for the touchdown from 21 yards out. The game would be tied at 21-all. Then late in the fourth quarter, North Muskegon trailing 27-21. They need a play on fourth down, and they get one from Young. He is not going down without a fight. Evades the sack left and right, throws across his body to Landon Christensen for the game-winning score. The fans looked more excited than he was. Final in this one, 28-27. Meanwhile, Rockford played in one of the last games of the day. They were under the lights against Davison. The Rams have not made it past the regional round since 2020. Davison, though, on the board in the first quarter. Sawyer Glennie falls right into the end zone. That would be the only touchdown of the first half, so you know that means it's a defensive battle. Second quarter here, Davison with the ball. Cade Fryson takes down the QB, forces a fumble, and they recover. Can't convert on that drive. The Cardinals get the ball back, but the Rams D comes through again. Sam Cummings picks that one off to keep the Cardinals to just 7 points at the half. But this one ended up being all Davison as they win it 28-14, ending Rockford's season in the regional final. And we did the math. We have still a handful of area teams that are still alive and have a chance to make it out to Ford Field. And big congrats to all the teams that made it this far and the ones that will be continuing on as well to Detroit.
Definitely. They're playing super hard.
They are.
Good to